Hi everybody, Rex Frost here, and today I'm going to be I guess just listing my Academy Award nominations for the 2026 awards ceremony. So yeah, let's get into the video. And yeah, as for Best Picture, I have Sinners. One, it's my movie of the year, and two, I just feel like yeah, it's my movie of the year, and also, out of like all my favorite movies of the year, I do feel like that is the one that the Oscars, Academy Awards would like actually accept, which yeah, but also I do want to go. I'm gonna save that rant for later. But yeah, as for my best director, I'm gonna go with Ryan Coogler. Like, yeah, absolutely, like cooked with Sinners. Like he was, like the filmmaking, he like in like techniques he used were absolutely amazing. I mean, they created new technology to clone Michael B. Jordan. Like that is absolutely crazy how they did it, and like, yeah, I just feel like, I just feel like, I just feel like for the most part, like the best picture should also, like the director should be like attached to the same. Next up, I have best actors, and I have two. I have Michael B. Jordan as the Smokestack Twins, and then I have Miles Canton as Sammy from Sinners. And I mean, I can't, I mean, okay, okay, I'm not. I feel like they're both arguably the main characters of Sinners. Y- I mean, maybe like debatably, Sammy is the main character, and the Smokestack Twins are supporting characters. But like, if the Smokestack Twins are supporting characters, then Michael B. Jordan definitely deserves a Oscar for supporting actor, best supporting actor. And like, speaking of like Michael B. Jordan, like both, amazing performances across the board. I said this in my review for Sinners, but I literally forgot that Michael B. Jordan is one person and not just an identical twin. Like I actually forgot and like that is like how good of a performance Michael B. Jordan gave. That I was like, oh wait a minute, these are just one person at the end of the day. But yeah, still like amazing performance. Also like Miles Crane like blew it out of the park. Especially seeing how this is like one of his first ever roles, and like and especially seeing how it's like Miles Curran had to both do like acting and then like also like singing and a little dancing. So it's like, like that alone is like already like enough to, yeah, and like amazing performance, but it's like that's like already like a lot for why he should deserve an Oscar. And then like Michael B. Jordan already said like I forgot. Plus, like playing two people in a movie is already difficult, but playing two people at the same time is like really like hard. Next up, I have for best actresses, I have Florence Pugh as Yelena Belova and Ana de Armas as the ballerina. And yeah, I feel like they okay now. My first place is Florence Pugh because I feel like the scene where like she's talking about like how alone she feels is like so well done, and, and like she just gave an amazing performance as Yelena Belova, and like she turned Yelena from like a character that that like is like cool to like a character that's like arguably deserves to be like part of the MCU Trinity. And then Anna de Armas, I mean, I feel like it's more of like I do feel like she did give a good performance. However, it's more of like the action and like the fact that like she did do a lot of her stunts. That's like she put her life on the line for like for like some of the stuff she did in the movie. So it's like I feel like I'd be happy it was both of them. It's just that more of like in terms of like acting, I'd give it to Florence Pugh, but well, like emotional acting, I'd give it to Florence Pugh. For physical acting, I'd give it to Anna de Armas. Next up for cinematography, I have three: Sinners, F1, and Fantastic Four: First Steps. Mainly because like, like there's just like so many like unbelievably amazing shots in Sinners, and especially like the shot was like the smokestack twins like standing together and looking at the sunset. That was like so beautiful. Also, F1 especially because it's like literally. I mean F1 actually makes you feel like you are driving a race car, and I feel like for that, he definitely deserves a spot on this list. Fantastic Four is like, when they're in space, the movie is like absolutely amazing to look at. Also, like really, like the scale of Galactus is like really well done, and like you feel his presence, and he feels like a destroyer of galaxies. Next up for production design, I have Sinners, Frankenstein, and Wicked for Good. And oh, by the way, you will be seeing Sinners on here a lot. But yeah, as for Sinners, every single setting in the movie just like feels so alive, and like it feels like there's like a story in like every single shop going on, in like every single room, of like every building that you see in Sinners. As for Frankenstein, it is just like, Frankenstein. Honestly, I probably should have also put on here, but it is so. Yeah, Frankenstein just like feels so grand, and like and like also like it feels like so practical with like all of the sets, and like not much. I mean, when watching Frankenstein, it's one of those movies that you feel like, okay, not much CGI was used in this movie. The same goes for Sinners. Wicked for Good. I mean, I don't know. I mean, see, the thing with Wicked for Good is it's kind of conflicting putting it on the list because it's the same production as Wicked, so it's like, can you? It's already technically earned Oscars, Ers, Ers, so I am somewhat conflicted over there. Also, I mean, the Emerald. The entire movie. I guess this goes for like both movies, but like every single set feels really like lived in, especially the Emerald City. I will say this movie doesn't take place at Shiz that much, so it does have less working for it. I mean, Fiora's Palace does look pretty good, but yeah, I mean, mainly like these two, especially Frankenstein. I hope win best production design. As for best adapted screenplay, I have Frankenstein and The Long Walk. I'm leaning somewhat more towards The Long Walk, mainly because like Frankenstein only really captured it captured like the first half. Oh, it didn't. It touched on the bride arc of the Frankenstein story a little bit, but I still feel like the stuff that it did adapt, it did an amazing job of adapting. As for The Long Walk, I mean, it's a book adaptation, so I feel like it does qualify. I haven't read The Walk by Stephen King, so I mean, from what I've heard, he's somewhat it is pretty faithful, so I do feel like it does qualify to be on this list. Next up for best original score and songs, I have Sinners. Like the like score was like the blues is like so like amazing, and it's like I mean it's one of those scores that it's like you don't just listen to, like you feel, and like it has like the emotion of all the characters. Also, if I was to have a second place, I would definitely put Fantastic Four, mainly because like every single like member of the Fantastic Four has a score that like beautifully captures like each character. For supporting actors, I have David Johnson. I'm sorry, I think I may have pronounced your name wrong. And Jacob Elordi. He, David Johnson from The Long Walk, and Jacob Elordi from Frankenstein. I mean, I feel like he an amazing performance, and like especially like with The Long Walk, and like how like, I mean, not only do you have to have really good writing to pull off a story like The Long Walk, because it's just walking, you also have to have really good performances to keep like the movie engaging. And like David did an amazing job of like making sure that like you were engaged with the film because of like how good of a performance he gave. As for Jacob Elordi, I mean, he gave an amazing performance as Frankenstein. I'm not really sure if he qualifies as like a supporting actor or like a main lead, but I just have him on here because he did give a really good performance. Next up for supporting actresses is I have Haley Steinfeld and Aomi Masako. I'm so sorry for mispronouncing your name, but I mean they gave really good performances, like especially like Haley Steinfeld, because like you have both her as Mary, and then you also have her as the vampire, and like I feel like that's like she did like a really good job of like being like both of like two people. Well, and then like also the actress for Annie, I feel like she did like a really good job, and like all the emotion she gave when like she like made us stack to kill her so she wouldn't turn to a vampire. Like that was such a heartbreaking scene. Okay, as for best visual effects, my number one is Avatar: Fire and Ash. I mean, if Avatar: Fire and Ash doesn't win, I will be somewhat upset. But I mean, if one of these movies wins instead of Avatar: Fire and Ash, I'll be somewhat. I won't be as mad, but I mean, it deserves to be Avatar: Fire and Ash. I mean, like, especially when you look at the fact that this movie is borderline just a live action animated movie. And yeah, as for Tron, like, whenever they're in the grid, it looks absolutely amazing. And then, yeah, and then as for Fantastic Four, I mean, I kind of already said it was like the cinematography part of it. Well, like, all of the space scenes look really good, and like Galactus, you feel his power. Also, like, I mean, I would have liked to see Reed use his stretchy powers more, but like, whenever everybody did use their powers, it looked absolutely amazing. Next up for original screenplays, I have Sinners, and I also put Weapons in there just because I don't know, maybe I should have put something else. But yeah, I mean, as for Sinners, I mean, it's my movie of the year, and it's like it's an original movie, so I mean, I feel like it does deserve it. But I mean, okay, next up for costume design and makeup and hairstyling, and these are actually two different awards. I just combine them together because they're very similar. I have Superman, Frankenstein, and How to Train Your Dragon live action, mainly because I mean, all the costumes look absolutely amazing. I will say, babe, uh, I do have a rant coming for the end of the video, well, towards the end of the video, but I mean, I don't. I mean, as much as Superman, How to Train Your Dragon deserve it, they're probably not gonna win it, and it's most likely gonna be Frankenstein. But I mean, still, like I mean, like the costumes look absolutely amazing for all three of these movies. Because I mean, you have the Superman suit and Mister Terrific suit, and even the Guy Gardner suit. It's not perfect, but it still really fits for what they're going with. I mean, Frankenstein, everybody looks amazing. was like all their like clothing and also like hairstyling too for the most part. I mean, especially like Mia Goth because she's like wearing a bunch of like really cool dresses, and I mean, How to Train Your Dragon. I just feel like it. Like every single character like looks really cool, good capturing like the originally animated movie. Next up for best animated feature film, I have Zootopia, mainly because like this is my favorite animated movie of 2025. It's probably gonna be K-pop Demon Hunters, or just because it's more popular. But I mean, I still feel like this. Oh, I should have put K-pop Demon Hunters for best score and song. Okay, if K-pop Demon Hunters, actually not, they probably won't because adding on to more of my rant for later, but like they probably won't because it's animation and the Oscars is really weird and it's like I don't know, the Oscars is just weird because like they treat animation at like kids and they say you go have fun at your kids table over there or or which is supposed to be the Oscar for best animated movie. And we'll and let the grown-ups have our fun over here, which is everything else. But yeah, okay, as for best casting, I have Superman, and mainly because it's like, I mean, it's kind of like hard to like. I mean, it's just like when it comes to casting. I mean, you can't. I mean, it's like it's. I don't know. I mean, it's more of like the performance, but like this isn't best acting, so it's like based on like the look, and like you can't really do that with like original movies. So like Sinners doesn't really work for this. I feel like Superman and and I mean it's why I choose Superman because I mean you have David Cornsweet as I mean yeah you have David Cornsweet as Superman, S tier casting. Nicholas Hoult as Lex Luthor, S tier casting. Rachel Brosnan as Lois Lane, absolutely amazing. Eddie Cassetti as Mr. Terrific, once again another S tier casting. I mean, yeah, I mean Rachel Brosnan as Lois Lane, she was also really good too. I mean, Nathan Fillion as Gary Gardner, S tier casting. Like you have so many like good like amazing cast. Well, I mean like perfectly cast characters. So it's like I feel like Superman deserves it. And yeah, that's my list. And yeah, overall, I mean, I really hope all of the movies I said get nominated. They're probably not because it's time for my Oscars rant. But yeah, I mean, I just have a lot of issues with the Academy Awards, mainly because it's like they only nominate uh I mean okay, I mean the Oscars I mean the Oscars just does not like science fiction and like really popular stuff at all, which is like so annoying. Like I mean, yes, every single film does deserve a fair chance. Movies that aren't made in America and like indie and independent films, but like I mean, we should be like I mean, yeah, it's good to give like lesser known films a fair chance and representation, but like on the other hand, like you should be like, I mean, you should also like give like popular movies representation because like at the end of the day, like the Oscars are always nominating movies that like most people don't even know much about. How so like that's like always very annoying that they do that, and like I mean, yeah, I mean, I feel like comic book films do deserve to be eh, to qualify as Oscars, and don't let Martin Scorsese tell you not, because he is wrong. On Marvel movies do qualify as cinema, but yeah, I mean, it's just really annoying that it's like that like the Oscars does not like popular stuff, and like I don't know. I mean, I really hope Sinners does win a lot of Oscars. I mean, that's like the one movie I saw this year that I feel like probably could give, probably will be recognized a lot more. Also, as for the stuff I would like for the Oscars to add for more categories, is like one like genres because I mean, hey, if you're not going to be if you're only going to be uh celebrating like pres- prestigious, I'm saying it wrong, but uh I don't know, but like not that. I mean, yeah. I mean, if you're not gonna like, like okay, if you're not going to be celebrating like popular films and only like independent films and like prestige films, then like you should add more categories because it's just very annoying that it's like the Oscars there's like only like prestige films and independent films because it's like every film deserves a fair chance. So like, why are you not giving everyone a fair chance? But yeah, overall, this is just this is like my nominations for the 2026 Oscars. Feel free to comment yours down in the comments section. That are, I mean, I don't have I don't have every single like category listed. I don't have like best a short film uh like the ones for short films. But yeah, I mean, feel free to comment your nominations down in the comment section below. I will do a follow up video for like when the Academy Awards do release their nominations, talking about my thoughts on them. And then also I will have another video like when the Oscars do happen and like talking about my thoughts on like each individual category. But yeah, I mean, definitely feel free to comment any of your thoughts on this video and subscribe if you want to see those two future videos coming up because I'm definitely looking forward to the Academy Awards this year because I've seen significantly more movies than I did last year. And yeah, I mean, I will see you all